So, what is the biggest struggle that we moms and women all over find when it comes to doing something for ourselves? The biggest complaint, or I would say objection that I keep receiving day in and day out about changing, wanting to change their lives and changing their health is, Natalie, where am I going to get the time? I barely have time for my kids. I barely have time for my husband. I barely have time for anything except for work, family, and responsibilities, going from dropping off my kids at school, cooking, working, going to this meeting, and so on. It's so much involved in our life right now that we feel overwhelmed and we wonder, when am I going to have the time to do this? So the first thing that I get, the first response that I normally get is, well, I can't do this because I don't have the time. But what that's really communicating to me is that it's not that you don't have time, is that you haven't made it a must. You haven't made the idea of becoming healthy and feel good a must in your life. It is one of the last things in your list, maybe I should do that, but it's not a priority at this time. So therefore I can't do it. So I want to help you to transition to, yes, you can do this, because I know that lots of times I work with women and moms who don't have that belief in themselves yet. And so I'm here to give you that belief. I'm here to show you that it's possible. And I'm going to show you because I am doing it. I am a mom of 3 children. I am a nurse in the National Guard, and I'm obviously a wife to a wonderful husband, and I'm also running my own business that I've been developing in the last 2 years, and I also bring my daughter to gymnastics. I serve at church every single week, and so I have to prepare my lessons for that, and I am constantly in a learning mode, so I'm always educating myself on a daily basis. So I make sure I read my books. I make sure I'm also feeding my body. And so I work out. So I've had so many responsibilities in my life as well. So I'm not saying that I'm less busy than you. I'm trying to say that I'm as busy or even busier than you. But the difference is that I've made my health and my fitness a must. And so how can you do this as well? You're like, there's no way. I wake up at 5 in the morning and I don't get into bed until 10, 11 o'clock at night. Where am I going to find the time? I want you to evaluate your life currently. And I want you to ask yourself, what is missing? Are you stressed and anxious all the time? And if you are, I want you to ask yourself this. Do you provide a time in the day to focus on yourself? And if the answer to that is no, I'm here to tell you that part of that stress, part of the anxiety of life and the hustle and bustle is because you are not giving time to yourself. And I'm not including time to study for homework or time to shower no, I'm talking about time to focus on you, on who do you want to become? What do you want your life to look like? What is your vision? Who do you want to become? Time to think about you, your goals, and how to achieve them. Do you have that time? Do you require that time in your schedule? And if not, I'm here to tell you that you need that in your life. And part of that process is including a workout, because workouts is absolutely the number one medicine that we need in this life. And so many people consider it like one of the least things that we need in our life and go for the quick pill, go for the medication, go for this and that to resolve our ailments, our sicknesses, our diseases before they decide to do exercise or eat healthy. And so I am here to encourage you in this step. I know how hard it can be. I know that it's scary. It's scary to do something that is hard. But I promise you, from personal experience, as a mom of three, as a mom who's working her own business, a mom who's working full time as a nurse, and doing everything else that I have on my plate, I promise you that the moment that you start to develop yourself and focus on you, even if it's 15 minutes a day, even if it's 30 minutes a day, 30 minutes, that's like 1% of your day. 1%. Imagine that. Imagine if you can focus during that 15, 30 minutes a day where you turn off your phone and you focus on yourself. I promise you, you will be able to accomplish it. So what is the next step? Let's talk about the next step. So if you're ready to make this transition from telling yourself that I can't do this, I don't have the time to focus on myself, let me help you. Let me show you how I'm doing it. You don't need to know the how quite yet. I know that you're trying to fathom the details. Don't focus on the details and don't focus on the how. Just focus on that why you need this in your life and how much you need it in your life. And I will do the rest for you. So I look forward to helping you in this next step. And I hope to help you better your life overall and not just in your health and fitness. So let's keep chatting.